Good morning, y'all. Quan and I got a story for y'all because we literally had to spend the night in a hotel last night, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I look crazy. I got toothpaste on my shirt. Don't
You
mind it,
look
okay?
at me.
We've been going
I
through
didn't even
it.
expect you to put me on camera
Sorry.
like this. It's horrible.
We had to rush home this morning from the hotel back home. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys what happened. We literally had to spend the night in a hotel last night around like 6:30 p.m., something like that. Out of nowhere, all the water in our house just randomly turned off. We were literally about to start giving all the boys their bath for the night, and we had no water out of nowhere. So since it was like 6:30 p.m. on a Friday night, obviously that's like after hours for most companies. So we were calling around trying to frantically find a plumber that would actually come out to our house that late at night on a Friday night. Literally calling like millions of numbers. Finally found someone to come out. The guy comes out. He does his job. Well, we thought he was doing his job. He comes out, does his thing, goes and looks at all our plumbing and whatever the case. We have a well as well, so we don't have city water. So when you have a well, like things are a little different. Quan and I are like first time homeowners, so we don't know all these things. You know what I'm saying? Like we never had to deal with a well before. Our parents always had city water, so we don't know the ins and outs with wells and all this stuff. But long story short, the guy looked at our well system and he basically was saying that he thinks that our well went dry. So he's like, okay, you guys need to have a water company come back out and pump a whole bunch of water into your well system. And he tried to have someone come out last night, but they weren't able to. So at this point, it's like 9 p.m. And Quan and I are like, okay, we have to figure something out. Like, we have to just figure this out in the morning. So we book a hotel. We're all able to shower, get some rest. And now it's the next day. We have the water company come. Tell me why this guy gets here. He starts pumping water into the well, which we filmed, so you guys are going to see. And all the water just keeps like coming back out. So this guy is now telling us, oh, he thinks that our well system has, what do you say, a blockage?
Yeah.
He
Like
thinks
a
something
root
broke.
down, like a root
Oh, yeah.
down in the ground, either root through the pipes or one of the pipes broke.
Yeah, so he's trying to basically tell us that the problem is going to cost us a whole lot of money. That's what it sounded like to me. He was basically saying like, oh, we need a whole new septic system and well system and all this other stuff. So Quan and I are like, oh my gosh, this don't sound like something that could be fixed in a day. Like this sounds like a whole lot. So eventually we were able to get in contact with the guy who actually did the whole water system in our house, and like, you know, I don't know, he's the one that installed it, right? Mm-hmm. That did the whole well system, septic system, all that stuff in our house. This guy tells us that all we have to do is go down into our sub basement, and Quan had to do some like resetting of some valves, turn off our whole water system in our house. And that was all the problem was. Literally like a click of a button and a couple valves he had to like turn off and on and like let the water reset. And all the water in our house is back on, y'all. Do you know how annoyed we are? Like, listen, we wasted thousands of dollars, by the way, because we had to pay like some extra fees for this plumber guy to come out late at night after hours. Then we had to pay for the water truck company to come out and do nothing. So yeah, we wasted. Oh yeah, and then we had to pay for the hotel. So it was a whole lot, y'all. And listen, this just taught me to just be grateful for like water. It's crazy. Like you don't realize how grateful you are, or like how privileged you are to be able to just turn on a faucet, turn on some water, and have water, running water. You know what I'm saying? Because us doing that, I'm like, dang, this is crazy. Like, one second we have water, the next we don't. So you don't realize like all your blessings sometimes. So yeah, we had to spend the night in the hotel, and also we're very grateful that we're able to even just like be able to, you know, do something within the spur of a moment, like book a hotel or something like that. You know, a lot of people wouldn't even have the means to do that. So yeah, we're thankful and grateful. We're also happy that we're back home and our water is back on, because that was a lot.
Yeah, was crazy.
It was crazy. But now Quan knows exactly like what to do if this ever happens again, because we've been here for what, almost 3 years in our home now, and nothing like that ever happened. Yeah, but now if it happens again, then Quan knows how to fix it and what to do. So yeah, just had to share because we were going through it. It hasn't even been like 24 hours yet technically. It was like, I don't know, probably like 12 hours or so now since last night. Oh no, it's 11, so a little longer, but yeah, just had to share that.
Hello everybody, so we get to see Rissa and Quan giving us a story time on how they spent dollars going to the hotel yet it was just a simple thing to do to have the water bug in the house. So hope you guys have listened to the full story, and there is a part 2 whereby Rissa forgot to, I think, tell us what really happened to the plumber when he came to their home and explained and also caused other damage.